The story of love and a beautiful cat asterisk asterisk. In the silence of the night, the moonlight cast its soft glow upon the earth. A gentle, cool breeze swayed the branches of the trees. In an old part of the city, where time seemed to have stood still, there was a small cafe with elegant wooden tables outside, covered with white tablecloths. The cafe was named the Alley of Dreams, a place where love wove its precious tales. A young man named Ahmed often visited this cafe. He was a literary soul, drawn to the beauty of words. For him, this cafe was not just a place, it was a feeling, a sanctuary where he would come to write his stories and poetry. Ahmed had always been in love with words, but he had never truly felt the depth of love for another being. The arrival of the cat. One day, as Ahmed sat at his usual spot, sipping his coffee and writing in his notebook, a soft sound reached his ears. He looked down and saw a stunning white cat with mesmerizing blue eyes sitting at his feet. The innocence in her eyes carried an unspoken plea, as if she wanted to say something. Ahmed had never been particularly fond of animals, but something about this cat felt close to his heart. He hesitantly extended his hand, and to his surprise, the cat gently placed her soft paw on his finger without hesitation. Ahmed smiled. "Where did you come from?" he asked softly, as if she could truly understand him. The cat did not respond, but her deep blue eyes held his gaze in a way that made him feel she was saying, "I understand your loneliness." Asterisk. Hashtag it begins. From that day on, the cat started appearing at the cafe's doorstep every day. As soon as Ahmed arrived, she would walk over and sit beside him. He named her Chandni because she was as beautiful and mysterious as the moonlight. Slowly, Ahmed developed an attachment to the cat. He would talk to her, share his stories, and sometimes play with her. Chandni, in return, stayed close to him, and whenever he wrote, she would sit silently by his side, as if weaving magic into his words. Whispers of love. Weeks passed, and Ahmed realized he had started waiting for someone. His heart filled with joy whenever he saw Chandni at the cafe. She was no longer just a cat, she had become his companion in loneliness, a silent comfort, a source of unnamed happiness. One day, Ahmed wrote a story titled The Cat and Love. It was about a young man struggling with the realities of life until a cat entered his world and awakened the feeling of love within him. As he completed the story, a strange sparkle lit up his eyes. He had finally understood that love was not just about being with a person. Love was an emotion that made one feel whole, that erased solitude. Hashtag expected farewell. One evening, Ahmed arrived at the cafe, but Chandni was nowhere to be seen. He searched the entire area but found no trace.